Hello, thank you again for coming. Many medical groups say vaccines don't cause autism, but many parents say otherwise. So who's right? Well, autism is a growing concern to the American public and the American family. According to the CDC website, Autism Developmental Disabilities Monitoring Network, they say that 1 in 88 children have some type of autism disorder, and it has actually grown higher from now until the 1990s. So today I'd like to tell you about autism and parents' beliefs, what kind of fueled this controversy, and what kind of studies are being conducted about this. So what happens when parents refuse to vaccinate? Famous people like Jenny McCarthy, who has gone on and several talk shows, have really said, and they strongly believe, that vaccines do cause their children to become autistic. And then the media hears this, and then they kind of run with it, and once you have it out in the media, the public start to believe this, and then without doing any research or anything, they believe it to be true. Because of this media and the famous people who are talking about this, 20% of the population actually are not vaccinated. That is 1 in 4 American children have not been vaccinated. So once it's out there in the media, it's hard to control this. So what really fueled this fire? There are 2 major events that actually started this controversy. One, there was in 1998, a doctor named Andrew Wakefield did a research paper, published it, and saying that there was an ingredient in vaccines that caused autism. But soon after, he was linked to, started working with a lawyer company who they were actually suing people who had autistic children. I mean, parents had autistic children, and so he was working with them, and he was actually trying to find his own vaccine so he could sell that himself. So he was actually disbarred. And then another thing that came out, the U.S. government did in 1999 a report saying that there was a chemical in some of the vaccines called Thermacell that had a little bit of mercury in it, and so that could be a link to also autism. Well, because of that, it really fueled more fires. So the CDC in 2011 actually removed this ingredient, Thermacell, from almost all vaccines, and then if it's in any vaccine, it's just in a trace amount. And then they actually had a separate company called the Institute of Medicine to do a separate review from them. And then in 2004, on their 8th and final report, the Institute of Medicine said that there is absolutely no link to this Thermacell to autism. And then in 2008, because of all these children who have not been vaccinated, we've had the largest outbreak of measles, mumps, and whooping cough in several years. So, in conclusion, scientists now find no link to autism and vaccines. But I would encourage you, and if you have any patients who need to get vaccinated, have the parents look for themselves, do their own research, find out, and not just rely on word of mouth or what the media says. Actually look, because this child could be one of your family or one of theirs. So you really want to teach them. Thank you.